Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to chat with you today. My name's Caitlin. How are you both?
Good.
Good. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. So I'd love to just get started with introductions. If you could both say your name and your role in the show, that would be perfect.
My name is Phoebe Fox and I play Marial.
I'm Sacha Dhawan and I play Orlo.
Great. So Sasha, starting with you, this show is, anti-historical and it claims to only sometimes be true. How has it been working on a drama that breaks the mold like this one does?
It's great. Yeah, it's great because I think initially before I stepped into this world, I almost saw this genre as being unrelatable and inaccessible for someone like me. And I really think Tony has reimagined this whole world. And I really respect the fact that he takes aspects of history, but also throws certain things out the window as well. And it's really liberating as an actor to be part of that. And I think it certainly shows in the show as well. And I think what we'll see in season 2, now that we've set up this world, that we can just hit the ground running and focus on these complex relationships in this crazy world, as well as focusing on Catherine's journey and becoming the great. And I think it's constantly going to keep surprising audience members as it does us as actors when we first read the scripts.
Absolutely. And I'm excited. Yeah, I love that you said about, just getting more into these characters and seeing more of what, who Orlo is. And Phoebe, just jumping over to you, your character had a bit of a twist at the end of season 1 with her relationship with Catherine. So I just want to hear about, your experience with playing this character and learning more about all of her sides.
Yeah, I mean her betrayal at the end of season 1 came as a shock to me too. Although I kind of love it, because she's a fabulously complex character, and actually she's not as loyal as you would expect from a character who is the best friend character. You can't really trust Marial, trust where she's going. But what's wonderful about season 2 is that I got to explore the kind of lighter side of Marial, the Marial I like to think of as before season 1, before she was made a servant. Who was this girl? I think we see a glimpse of that. This girl who, isn't shackled by the fear of sleeping in a basement, or the reality of being a servant in this period of time is somewhat glossed over, but it would have been a harsh reality. So seeing her freed from that and getting to just be like young and fun and all the rest of it.
And you said it's surprising, and I think the show definitely, continues to surprise audiences, and like you said, you yourself. But the dialogue, I think, is just so standout and it's so extreme. So going into season 2, I mean, what can you tell us about what we can expect from that, and just creating these scenes? We'll start with you, Sasha.
What's great is that Tony roughly shapes an arc for the season. I think he writes the first half of it, or the first couple of episodes, and then he leaves it open to seeing what we do on the floor, because he's around all the time. So he plays to our strengths. So what it means is the show is constantly evolving and changing. So we never know as actors what's going to happen, but because he works in that way, I just think it just brings something completely unique to the show. And I guess that feels like everything's quite open and loose, but at the same time, as you rightly mentioned, he's so specific as well. There's a very specific tone to the show to try and master. And I think in season 1, we were kind of finding our feet with it. I think as a company of actors, it's kind of ingrained in us now. So we can, in season 2, almost like just not sit back in it, but it's comfortable to us and we can enjoy the ride. So again, I think that shows in season 2. It feels almost effortless. So sometimes people say to me, oh, do you improvise or ad lib in the show? And actually, we don't. And if you do, it doesn't quite land. There's a very specific melody to Tony's writing. So everything that you see is all Tony's work. It's verbatim. It's very, very specific. And it works. It just, it lifts off the page.
Well, thank you both so much for chatting with me today, and congratulations on season 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like this video? Follow us for more.